Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4, the New Order at Siberia. Let us continue on from the last left off. So, oh no, you guys actually can attack more people. Okay. In about one more week, we will be going to war with... Yeah, Found This Plane is actually just going to warn everybody. We will be going to war with the Far Eastern Socialist Republic. And, like, we should win. We outnumber them about 2-1. So, I mean, we have a bunch of manpower as well. How much manpower do you guys have? You also have a lot. Do we know how many guns you guys have? You have really only 1,000 rifles? You do have some aircraft. The question is, will you deploy those planes? Because right now you have 0 planes deployed. Our Air Force is completely ready to help dominate this area. And honestly, yeah, you guys should be extremely aggressive with your attack. I don't think... Okay, well, actually, we have to wait another 30 days until the war begins. But we don't have enough preparedness. I'm assuming that the Soviets now know that we are planning to invade them. So they're probably going to start sending troops towards the border. But again, that's kind of okay. With as much close air support as we have, we can probably even deploy more, honestly. Yeah, just immediately. Immediately fills that up. So why not we deploy these guys? Crank you up to, let's say, 300. All of you fly over here for now. And you'll be doing a good job. Again, see, no. My current building plan. We don't need the airport there. We don't need an airport here. We really just want to build airports in these areas. So when we go to war with Omsk, we have so much close air support in the area that we destroy everything. We have like a negative 40% penalty for them, plus 30% bonus for us. All of that would just be splendid. 20 more days until you're ready. 350 political power. I would have liked a little bit more than that, but that's okay. And it looks like you're preparing to attack us as well. Not worried about that, really. You are fighting a bunch of different wars. 5-11... 7-13, 8-11. It really depends. I guess if Portugal decides to invade you, maybe the Francoist will still fail, but I'm kind of leaning towards I think they're just going to win everything. That's my guess, at least. While these guys over here in Green Army will not be able to beat Omsk if they decide to declare war on us. If they can. Again, I don't think they can. At least not right yet. Are any of you guys doing anything I need to be concerned about? You guys are back in business. Congratulations to you, I guess. I mean, a military threat against Russia, reforged Reich. What are the Americans doing right now? No man for states' rights. Because you are the conservatives, I believe. Yes, you're the conservatives. So kind of see what your plan in the future is. And in 3 more days, the war will start. Apparently, I don't think the AI has any idea that we're actually planning to go to war with them. But just like this, war has been declared. You don't need to do integrations. Really, I don't think any of the stuff you need to worry about right now. I'm just curious. They have 1,000. Entrenchment's really high on them. Which does suck. Our main battle tanks, though, are doing incredible work. Just absolutely incredible work. What if I actually increase you guys to be 40 combat with? I don't think that'd be a bad idea, honestly. Yes, all of you guys need to make your way across the border. I mean, who doesn't have... You don't have any plans? Okay. You also fly over this region, please and thank you. Because the air support's giving us a plus 32% boost. And maybe it's actually not giving them any negative modifiers. Maybe they've changed it so you don't actually get negative modifiers anymore from close air support. I'm not too sure. So we have air support. So maybe they changed it so it just makes us fight better. Which, I mean, I'm still okay with. But we're doing a fantastic job. But close air support should still kill enemy's troops regardless. Like, I like seeing, 0 death. Like 0 deaths on our side and 1,000 casualties on theirs. It looks pretty good. Pretty good if I do say so myself. So you guys, I'm assuming, are already falling back. Our main battle tanks, you need to march your way through here. Because our tanks have incredible breakthrough right now. Which is lovely. You're going to go to here and capture these 4 cities. And we've captured the station. With the city of Ernskens recently taken by our Siberian armies, the mighty hydroelectric station has come under our control. I mean, that means it seems pretty good. We're going to get construction speed, less because we're good factories. We do want a research slot, though. We're going to go for better recon companies. I mean, it's almost 1970, so again, any of those... I was going to say future techs. It's not really the kind of wording I want to use. We do have better trucks. So we actually let's actually get the 1962 truck as well. You know, it doesn't hurt us too much. So right now we've lost 4,000 against 39,000 on their side. The Fengalius are continuously winning all their fights, which is not a major surprise. Yeah, so we'll have our tank come through here. You're then going to go to... Actually, go to Cheetah first, then go to here. Because you're going to have to kind of drive to all these other cities, like, way in the back. I know there's one city here. So, tank, that's your plan for right now. I think it is quite reasonable, honestly. Okay, you've declared war on Omsk. Yeah, this is kind of what I was expecting, was that these guys would go to war. But I don't know if the game was expecting for all of these guys to become independent. Yeah, because you're now at war with each other, but we'll kind of see how that plays out. You two are now at war with each other. I mean, the oil... How does the oil crisis affect us? I'm actually not too sure. Because, you know, as the United States, we got a lot of terrible debuffs from it. Which is really unfortunate. I mean, you do some airports. You do some airports in here. Which are nice. Okay, so we know you have 24 to 27 divisions. I mean, we're doing a great job. Can I actually deploy my tanks now? I probably could. Yeah, deploy you 3 into Blue Army. We'll send a handful of you. 3 of you are going to go over to Red Army now. But not to there. You're going to come up towards the north, please, and thank you. Because I want more tanks on the front lines. The more tanks are on the front lines, the better we're going to end up doing. Apparently your defense is not great. You're an infantry division. Oman's declared war on Oman as well. So a lot of civil wars are happening over there. Yeah, because I mean, insurrection Oman. You will take over the provisional authority pretty easily. Go for rebellion. Yeah, but you know, there's a lot of stuff going on, which is not great. I mean, again, it's actually it's okay. We've got a lot of Soviet troops in the south. Our units in the north are doing a completely adequate job. Yeah, so we could make your line like this. Main battle tank. There's some Soviet tanks against us, but again, they're not really actually that threatening. So we've lost 13,000 men against 85,000, gotten them down to about halfway towards total capitulation, which I think is pretty good. So what I think we need is more tanks, because tanks are cool and good. Yeah, we're missing some guns, we're missing some planes, but again, it's not really anything we have to actually worry about in any major capacity. Because you guys are moving into the right location. I mean, depends how many Soviet troops are going to be coming up towards the north. Definitely a handful. But I think when we eventually go to war with Omsk, because I think Omsk is going to be at war with this guy probably until 1971 when we can do some more stuff. Again, assuming that you don't declare war on these guys in the future, which you might. I just don't know if you're going to declare war on multiple people at the same time. That's kind of my thing. Okay, so we'll take over Cheetah. Once you've taken over Cheetah, you're going to keep on going down towards the south. And overall, we've captured the air base, which makes our planes even cheaper. Air superiority goes up even more. Just fantastic. A lot of excellent modifiers for us. Like, it's like, I will take all of them, please. Is there any actual cities up here? No, there isn't. But, I mean, that's not so bad. I mean, if there's no planes, or there's no cities up there, at least it's making a front line for the Soviets longer than they would like it to be. Okay, so we've crushed you guys. We're going to actually unify this front again very soon. You guys move up towards the north. You're doing some good work here. I'm assuming supplies, are they okay at least? Yes, no, they're completely acceptable. We have no real problems facing us there. So we will march you troops through like this. You guys go up to here. We have another tank as well on the front line, which is really nice for us. So we got you down to... We only need to get down to 35. Which is not so bad. Where's your current capital? Is it on the peninsula? Like way over there? No, it's not. I mean, there's a lot of cities down in this area. Red Army, honestly, don't be very aggressive. Just be on regular for now. I think I accidentally did tell you to... It's only the last stand. Not really what I wanted you to do, but it's actually kind of fine. Okay, so we've taken over this city. You guys need to be making your way down towards here. Something like that. Are you falling back as well? You are. Which is nice for us. You move your way up in this direction. You're going to go to here. Just keep on driving all of our tanks. Like, I don't want to be taking too many casualties. But of course, once we core all of this region in the future, we're going to have... I mean, will we have a lot of manpower? Like, how many people really live in, like, Siberia? Probably not a lot, if I had to take a guess. Okay, so we've gotten you down now to 52%. What we need is... You know what? All my tank divisions... I might want to put you into, like, a different army entirely. Who's got really high attack. I'm going to put you right here. You guys will be yellow for, you know, tanks. Tanks are yellow. But either way, we're going to send you guys down to here. And the reason we're sending you guys down to here is so that I can use you to spearhead my way to this port. One, having a port means that we can start building up an anarchist navy. I don't know how much that's really going to affect things, but we'll kind of see in the future. So I think I want you guys to go back to regular battle plans as well for the time being. The thing is, I don't think we're going to be taking too much equipment from these guys, unfortunately. We have 23. A handful of Red Army troops are moving their way back towards this border. I'm okay with that, honestly. It doesn't make a huge difference to us. But when all of our tanks are in position, they cannot be stopped. Yeah, because their breakthrough is just incredible. Especially when these tanks also have, like, no strength whatsoever. It works out pretty well for us. So we got 2 more tanks trying to make their way through. We want this city captured. Because, again, we want every city captured. Because you're going to go up to there. You're going to go down to here. Is this a core? It is a core state, so we do want to take it. You guys move here. Okay, apparently this does not connect. Even though it looks like it should, honestly. If you were to ask me, I would say that they should connect. So right now, we have taken 58,000 casualties, which is a lot. You know, I don't let anybody tell you that's not a lot of men. We're down to 84,000 troops. Honestly, I think Red Army, you guys just hold position. And you really don't need to be moving too far in. One of you guys can go here, but that's really about it. If anything, actually, I don't even know if I want Blue Army marching too much. Now that we've captured all these major cities, we're really just waiting for our tanks to make the breakthroughs that they need to do. Ho Chi Minh has passed away. So who comes after Ho Chi Minh? It is Trao Xin. Yeah, because you guys are doing fine. Wow, you guys assist in this attack. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I mean, the Blue Army will slowly start kind of just trickling their way through here. Which is completely okay. As long as we stay in a nice defensive position. Capture the few remaining victory points we need, taking minimal losses. That's our dream right now. Try to kick you out of this province just because we can. I mean, you were 3 victory points. So I think it does make a little bit of sense for us to start pushing our way in that direction as well. Yeah, you have 2 tanks. Could use those 2 tanks to push our way through you. Push our way through you. And you're going to go to Alden. You do want a little bit of infantry support, so we'll send you guys in there as well. Yeah, so move our troops in like this. I mean, the infantry are making good work. Like, you know, they're getting progress done, which is really nice for us. How, you're at 73% compliance now. Resistant target is still 9%, probably because we're at war. I mean, compliance over there is quite nice. Looks like Portugal has defeated the fascist. I mean, the Galician Republic's doing okay. We'll see if Portugal actually declares war on the Fagilius as well. I don't know if they can. But we'll kind of see. How about you go up to here? You're going to make your way towards the port. I mean, the tanks are making progress. Okay, you guys actually all hold position. You're taking that province, which is nice. I do think a decent amount of you have to kind of reorganize yourself a little bit. And we'll shrink your line down like this. We don't need tanks all the way over there. Is that really the fastest way you can get there? You're going to come up this way for now. Got you down to 45. And we have better artillery now, so let's replace those. Assuming we have enough. Are we actually out of artillery? Artillery pieces? No, we have 4,000 of them. Never mind. No, we're completely fine artillery pieces. But we will throw, let's say, 2 more factories in there for now. That seems okay. You know what? No, I was going to say I'm going to put all the red troops back to where they should be. But no, I don't think that's quite the time yet. Yeah, down here has... This is 30 victory points. Down this little corridor might actually be enough for us to win. Which would be nice. Then a victory in Portugal. Let's no, you're way too ahead of time. Let's then go for more breakthrough on our tanks. So who won in Portugal then? You guys are still despots, but we'll not worry about that so much. Okay, you guys are now defeated. Absolutely fantastic. We're going to throw you guys... Or we're going to... No, we'll keep the tanks out. Green army, we're going to delete your plan. So, of course, all the red armies here. Shrink your line like this. All the blue army is going to be here. Yellow army is going to be in this province. Green army, you're going to border against the people that, like, legitimately just don't have armies. I mean, capture the port of Magadan. Trade convoys, all that good stuff. Yeah, because you have no troops. You have 3 divisions down there. But I think that seems like it makes enough sense. We can now click our fancy Siberian unification. More stability. Naval experience goes up. So I guess that's nice. No division basic training. We also have, like, way more political power. What I want to do... Because we don't have any dockyards. So I guess we want to build up some dockyards then. Yeah, let's build up 1 dockyard. Just to get that kind of started. Well, what we want to do is we want to core all of this stuff. Cores. Come here. We're going to be losing a ton of political power and stability. But it doesn't matter if you lose all this stability at once or you lose it over time. In 65 days, all of this will be looking great for us. So Italy, or not Italy, Egypt's now in a civil war. But the funny thing is, they're actually going to be at war with the entirety of the... Like, at war with the United States and stuff as well, which is definitely not probably intended. What can't be reclaimed? The Security Council was seldom as packed as it was. One could imagine with sheer amount of people, the room was alive with voices. Before you, I made a copies of Memorandum 91-703. This message relayed from Mr. Glusglov. You stop right there, Ivan. I've given far too much to sit here and hear you badger me. You have no idea how many people of this territory. I hope you have been paying attention. I have said nothing against Mr. Glasgow, and yet he's prepared to blow his top. Don't bullshit me. I know exactly what this is. Glasgow bellowed from his seat. Spenov carried on undisturbed. Is Spenov you? No, you're Galskov. Are we going... Maybe I screwed this up somehow. I've been paying attention. I said nothing against Mr. Glasgow. Betanov carried on undisturbed. The message for you had never gone to Commander Vativ. The Vativ sends the messenger. Mr. Glasgow sends messenger that Vativ is acquired in Lisbrisk. He repeats this multiple times. They must go to Lisbrisk, and so they do. While there, fighting broke out between the local population and the confused regiment. 8 dead, countless wounded. The room was silent, but if looks could talk, the room was unbearably loud. Glasgow held his head high, eye level to people, his brothers and sisters, who had come out in droves to support him. He reminds himself not to look at the seemingly increasing number of soldiers in the room as well. Before us, we have a hot-headed child, not so unfit to lead us into the great struggle we ever face. I cannot in good faith allow Mr. Glasgow to guide the most important battles. I beg this body to put the people first and remove Mr. Glasgow immediately. Members of the Security Council shared nervous glances between each other. There was not one people, as Betanov referred to. The free territory had indeed split between 2 increasingly threatening camps, the people and the army. The people demanded freedom, and you offer them a dictatorship, Mr. Spetanov. So I don't know if I've screwed up the decision here to go... Oh, no, it looks like... Okay, no, it looks like things have gone the way we wanted it to. We offer no quarter. It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. That's how the phrase goes. It's supposed to be inspirational. It's supposed to be give a lazy bum the kick in the back to do what they've always been afraid of. But I wasn't quite sure if he was afraid of the people. There was no confusion. He certainly didn't like them. But he was afraid of them? Did he hate them? The question was more nuanced, and certainly not one General Ivan Spetanov pictured he'd be thinking as men and women kicked at his ribs. He couldn't hear much, maybe because his head had been savagely beaten, maybe because he didn't want to. Spetanov built his head like a fortress, locking himself in and others out. For decades, this is how he lived, a concentrating inner monologue with himself, planning his eventual assault from the fortress. The moment he let the drawbridge down to charge is the moment his castle crumbled. He waited so long. Put with so much companion this and stateless that. Who gave a fuck? He certainly didn't. All that preparation, all to hear the Security Council utter these simple words. Yet the only thing Spetanov heard were the chants of raging crowd before him. Spetanov the general died in the Security Council. Spetanov the schemer died as the people saw through his act. Spetanov the bloody and broken would die at their hands. Glasnov was saying something, of course he was, but Spetanov didn't care to listen. He chose to watch as his men anxiously hovered their hands over their guns, looking at each other for support. Shoot, he screamed at them through his eyes. Do something. He felt the robe slither around his neck, his eyes softened. He commanded a plea, a scream to nothing. So, Black Army Administration. So what else did we have for Black Army Administration? Military Society. I mean, how much power do they actually have? I don't know. Port of Maganon, air bases. They had a strong administration, which actually was a 10% attack. So all that scheming for nothing. But we have finished up with that. We'll then go for the second test. And I believe, we can exert influence to Kazakhstan. So you know what, let's do that as well. And we could just invade them. But I think that's going to be something that we want to do next time. But right now, I think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thank you for watching, my second Swam. If you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoyed, call you some down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.